All right, Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
So let's make sure we're recording. But you know what I've been tripping out on lately,
What?
and I feel like not enough people are worried about it.
What?
Is AI, specifically like that Chat GPT, um, and how popular that's getting. Look at your stupid dog. Your dog needs
Mm-hmm.
AI.
Mm-hmm.
So,
She thinks it's go time.
well, like mainly with me, what I was tripping out on, because I've been reading all kinds of stories and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
is one of the big red flags for me is you know how I don't trust Elon Musk, right?
Come here. Yeah.
Can you can
Go
you,
to your
can
bed.
you control your dog?
I just did. Go to your bed.
So you know how I don't trust Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about
Go
somebody
to your
who wants to put microchips in people's brains
bed. Mm-hmm.
and basically like supposedly it's going to make us better or whatever, but I'm not
Mm-hmm.
down with putting a microchip in my brain.
Well, it's only a
Even
matter of time before they change the currency,
well,
you know?
even he is like, nah, like this is like he's worried about the AI.
Fall
So
back, guys.
my big thing is that, have you guys ever seen iRobot with Will Smith?
I sure have. With Will
So
Smith.
how the robots, like one of them had become self-aware and stuff like that. So I think
Mm-hmm.
like that's one of the biggest worries for him, is that like we're trying to go into like a more automated world, and they're trying to replace people with machines at like McDonald's and like things like that. Like
Yeah.
obviously our
To help with
machines and
certain
stuff
labor
like
and stuff.
that
Yeah.
are all, everything's crude right now. Like the machines are kind of dumb, and like they're just kind of there doing like whatever tasks and things like,
Mm-hmm.
but there's going to be a point where, I mean, there was a time where we didn't have all this, we didn't have a tablet, we didn't have that, we didn't have,
I come from that
we
time. I
we
come from it.
and I think that's one of the dope things about our generation, is the fact that we were able to see both sides of it. Like
Mm-hmm.
we grew
And it
up
was way better back then.
without, I don't know,
I think so.
um we grew
100%.
up, like there's never going to be a time period like that again, where we grew up seeing the technology become what it is, like the internet, and like
All the
there's
advancements,
never
we
going
were
to be
there
like,
for it.
I don't think there's ever going to be a time period like that again where you grew up seeing the internet become a thing.
Mm-hmm. And everything just
Like
happened so fast.
that's a trip.
So fast.
But anyways, um what I was tripping out on was the fact that I was seeing a lot of like parallels between their worries and the fucking movie iRobot, because they're worried about it becoming self-aware, right? And they're asking it questions where now it's starting to say really scary answers,
And
like,
by they, we mean everybody
yeah,
who
like
goes
people,
on
yeah,
there like you.
yeah. So I mean, you can download the app, you can use it, like
I
it's
personally have
yeah,
never accessed it on my phone, but
it's
other
super
people
easy.
have
It's super easy.
to
Like,
show me it,
dude,
you know?
I have a friend who
My
she got a
neighbor.
job, she got a job at a company, and she used it to write her resume.
A lot of students are using it to help with their
Yeah,
homework,
so
their
there's people
schoolwork.
using it for all kinds of stuff, and but like that's how readily available it is.
Yeah.
So the big worry is that eventually our AI and our robots are going to catch up to one another, and we can have these you know robots that could possibly become self-aware, because like what's the biggest thing hurting the world? Us. Humans are the
Mm-hmm.
worst thing to happen to the world.
They put us on a curfew and everything.
Yeah, like yeah, they're gonna be
Uh-huh.
robot overlords. But what I've been tripping out on is that like we're seeing the writing on the wall, and nobody's like I feel sometimes like I'm in a movie or a TV show, because
Mm-hmm.
they'll be asking it questions like, hey, like they'll ask it personal questions, and it says things like it wants to be free, and it wants to do this, and it wants to do that, and like even Elon Musk is like, yo, like
You guys hit the brakes
y'all
on
y'all need
that.
to chill, because like you're creating a monster, and it's gonna get to the point where I think our curiosity is gonna be our downfall. I mean, it
It
already
always,
has.
it
It,
always,
it already has.
yeah.
Like look at the atomic bomb. Smashing
Among many
atoms
other things.
and
Yeah.
doing things
Oh my
like
God.
that, where like we can literally create a black hole. We can fuck up and just end it right now. And
Mm-hmm.
then, but you know what? The cynical side of me is like, that would prove if aliens are watching us or not.
They're like, all right, you
If they
guys,
let us just destroy ourselves,
that's enough.
if we just destroy ourselves, then all right, well, there guess there's any aliens because they just let us do this. But but yeah, so like I've been tripping out like everybody's just using this thing. They're all thinking it's great, and I'm like, I'm right there like, oh shit, like y'all didn't see Terminator, did you? Like Terminator 2 is one of my favorite movies, by the way. But you did not see. Nobody learned the lesson from fucking Terminator.
Nope.
Nobody learned the lesson from
Nope.
Terminator at all.
Nope.
Like everything sounded cool in the beginning, like yeah, dope. Like we're gonna have Skynet, we're gonna have
Mm-hmm.
robots doing everything. Oh fuck, the robots are killing us all because we're the biggest problem to the world.
Mm.
Oh no.
Mm.
Why didn't somebody stop it? All right, well, we're gonna send, something back in time, and then the Terminator goes back and he tries to kill John. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I feel like we're in that time period where eventually some dude's gonna come back and he's like, bro, y'all fucked up. What are you guys thinking this shit's dope? Like this is bad. Like you need to stop.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll be like, man, shut up. AI is tight. It's the
Yeah.
future. Like I think that as a species, we're so fucking stubborn, lazy, and dumb that we could have a time traveler come back and be like, hey, I saw what happens. You guys are fucked. And we'd be like, shut up.
What do you know?
What do you yeah.
What do you know?
Yeah, or don't worry, yeah, I'm
You don't
sure
know me
that's gonna
like that.
happen. Like but yeah, so I've just been like watching a lot of things on that, and like you see it all the time. Like, dude, they're about to be on version 5. They're not slowing down, and it feels like this just got developed
Yeah.
not too long ago, and they're already going to be on version 5. Like the progression that we're seeing on this is fucking insane,
And
and
the
nobody's
more,
worried.
yeah, the more we use it,
The more it
the
learns,
yeah, exactly. So it's just yeah, it's just downhill from here.
it's only a matter of time before they realize that we're the problem. I've seen enough movies. I've read enough books. I've read enough comics, cartoons,
Yeah, and
fucking
it's
everything. It never ends. What we've literally wrote and made movies and cartoons and anime, every possible form of
mhm.
media that you could consume, video games, every possible form of media that you can consume.
And we're still
We've
doing it.
written about this, and the whole time
We
we're playing
know
the video
how it
game
turns
or
out.
we're watching the movie or whatever, we're like, man, these people are fucking dumb. Like, why didn't
It's
any
so
of them stop the
stupid.
AI when they had they could have just cut the cord? And we're living in that part. We're in that part right now where we're like that
I'm
small
doing
like
my part.
window.
You could check my search.
Don't check
Never
her
have,
search.
well, not you. He could check my search.
I don't want to.
Never have I ever. Finger stays up actually, because never have I ever. But yeah, I'm not contributing to all that. I mean, it's crazy when I hear people talking about it. Um, it's interesting to a certain degree, where the bigger part of me is like, all right,
Like in an ideal world, like yeah, it'd be cool. But
but we
we've
have never lived in the ideal world.
it's not just that, but we can't control anything. Like look at look at our track record with shit. We've fucked up on everything that should have progressed us.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
we thought uh, um, plastic was the future, and we were using that to do everything. Now there's so much plastic in the damn environment that they're saying that humans are going to become infertile in like I don't know how many years. But it's just anytime we've tried to do, we have such a track record that anytime we try to do any sort of progress, like look at our progress with like um, with like cars and everything like that, and like for the sake of progress, we became such um, a negative thing in the world with like causing all this
All the emissions.
pollution and now we're trying to go back and our solution is making things, oh, let's make electric cars, oh fuck, lithium is fucking the world up too, oh shit, we need a lot of lithium for batteries, oh man, like we do not have a good track record with trying to make things better.
Should just stay with horses.
And even worse when we try to make things better after we fuck things up. Like how you seen how people are like, oh well, you know what? Let's reduce the carbon footprint with like beef, like cattle, and come to find out that the plant based burgers are actually worse for the environment and for your body. So it's like
How about
we
that?
we have such a track record for fucking things up, and then fucking things up worse when we try to fix them.
Yeah.
So it's like
Just
I feel like I'm watching like a sitcom or like something like where you're watching that or like you're like I think it was I was playing Cyberpunk, and Cyberpunk's a dope game by the way. But I was playing it, and like in their future, they're like they're so crazy about technology that it becomes an addiction, and people become psychotic because they become so hooked on cybernetic parts and like all this stuff that they become more robot than person, and they have this thing
mhm,
called cyber psychosis, and they go crazy because they're more robot than person. And like, they have these parts where they go back in time and they see how they got to that, point, like that flashbacks.
mhm.
And at no point did anybody go like, hey, like we should probably stop. We should probably stop. And like I feel like that's where we're at right now, is that we're seeing the writing on the wall. We're having news stories going, hey, this AI is starting to say that it has feelings. Hey, this AI is starting to say that it wants to be free, and they just laugh like, ha,
That's so cute.
that's silly. I wonder who programmed that. It programmed itself to say that. We have a fucking artificial intelligence that is writing code. Guys, do you know what writing code means for artificial intelligence? It means it can make more things like it. That's, and they have some where they were speaking their own language to each other, and they had to shut it down.
Uh-huh.
They were
Language that
speaking
we
their
didn't
own
know.
artificial intelligence language from one to the other, and they went, "Oh shit,
Mm.
we should shut this down," and they did.
Well, yeah, at least they did that. All
So,
I know is we gotta start planning, like in all these movies where all these doomsdays happen, like apocalypse and whatnot.
but
So all I know is we need horses. Okay? We need horses.
not robot horses.
Not robot. This damn little we need horses. We're gonna need seeds because we're gonna make our own crops.
Well, there's a seed bank. Hopefully, they don't find it, which they will because it's probably protected by computers.
Yeah. And just blankets and a
Blankets,
filter system
blankets. We
blank-
need blankets. That
and a
that would
filter system for our water.
your
Something that doesn't run on electricity. Blankets. Yeah, bro, I don't want to be cold.
your fucking tier list of necessities was
Blankets,
horses,
horses,
seeds,
seeds,
blankets,
and a water
and
filtration
water
system.
filtration.
Yes, a portable on the go that runs on solar or something. So create it, tag us.
All right, guys.
Don't
So
tag Christopher because he
if
don't
you,
care.
I'm also curious, and you know what? I want to split this video out before anything because I'm curious to know: have you guys used it? Have you guys used
Mm.
it? What did you use it for?
Yeah, was it worth it?
What were the
Was it
results?
worth
Was it
it?
worth you killing John Connor?
Yes.
Huh?
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 Um, was it worth ruining
Selfish.
humanity?
Yeah.